You want to know what makes me so frustrated? Probably more than almost anything else in my industry. What makes me so frustrated is that coaches and experts are still teaching people to go on diets, even though stats show that diets don't work. They don't work long term. Yes, in the short term, they might allow you to lose weight. However, 95% of diets lead to full rebound, gaining back every pound you lost and often more. So that makes me really, well, frustrated is saying it lightly. It makes me angry because I believed the lie of the diet industry for 20 years. I bought into it. I invested tens of thousands of dollars in different diets only to either fall off the wagon because they were not doable, they were almost impossible, they were so restrictive, or lose the weight only to gain it back at the end. Can you relate to this? Ugh, it makes me quiver and shiver and makes me so annoyed. So what I want to share with you in this video is what actually works better than dieting. And I know that when we think of weight loss, most of us think diet, I gotta clean out my pantry, I gotta stop eating out, I gotta stop drinking, I gotta stop eating chocolate, I gotta give up everything good and eat super restrictively. So that's normal. That's what the diet industry has tried to teach us over the years. Now, hear me out on this. Do you know anybody that doesn't diet and still lives at a healthy body weight? I do. I know quite a few. And it's interesting because I used to look at them and say, they must just have a better metabolism than me. They must just be lucky with their genetics. But you know what? That's complete BS. I'm not going to deny that we all have different body types and some people have an easier time with their weight than others, but that was a cop-out. That was a lie I was telling myself so that I would stay trapped in the diet industry for 20 years. So here's the actual truth. It is possible to live in your happiest, healthiest body and still eat the foods you love, okay? Now, I want to teach you how to actually do that right here and right now, okay? There's 5 steps. I've created this strategy over the last 7 years since I ditched dieting and fell in love with figuring out a better way. So this is called the moderation over deprivation strategy. And what is it? It's eating delicious and nutritious foods that work and honor your body and fuel you and feed you well, most of the time, 80% of the time, and then letting yourself have treats that are not maybe considered healthy in moderation about 20% of the time. Okay, so how to do that? You might be thinking, yeah, Charmaine, that sounds nice, but if I eat one Oreo, I end up eating the whole sleeve. Or I've tried that, but I gotta go strict all or nothing because otherwise I can't do it. Or I've heard people say, you give me an inch, Charmaine, I'll take a mile. Well, here's the thing. I'm not interested in helping people to lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks only to gain it back. Okay, and that is the only outcome from that type of all or nothing diet mentality, that you have to be perfect or else don't bother at all. That's all or nothing thinking. Or, oh my gosh, I ate one Oreo, who cares? Oh, what the hell, I've ruined my food for the day, I might as well eat the rest of the pack. No, that's the lie of the mind. That's the trick of the mind that keeps you stuck in that freaking cycle that I spent 20 years in of trying to be perfect, falling short, guilting and shaming yourself, doing it all over again. And it makes me so sad and angry. It makes me angry, but it also makes me pretty sad because I see women who have no freedom with food. They are stressed every day about what to eat. They hate the way they look in the mirror, and they're stuck in this cycle. So first step to get out of the cycle is to adopt this beautiful strategy I've created called the moderation over deprivation strategy. And the first step, there's 5 in this strategy, but the first of the 5 is we have to realize that all or nothing thinking with food is a trap. It's not serving us. In fact, it's keeping us stuck in a loop of frustration, food shame, and total destruction. It's not gonna ever work for you. I promise you that, okay? Unless you're like my one friend who literally counts every morsel of food she puts in her mouth. She has done this religiously for years. She will not even have a taste of chicken broth that I made from scratch because she doesn't know how many calories are in it. You know what? Yes, she lives in a pretty hot body, but you know what? You couldn't pay me $1 million freaking dollars to do that, because I love food, and food is joy, and food is nourishment, and being trapped in a calorie counting, zero trust for yourself and your body, no joy and zest for food, that is hell to me. That is my definition of hell, okay? We're not doing it that way. We're not doing the Food Addicts Anonymous way that you have to atone for your sins and you have to count every calorie. Hell no, heck no, not happening, not on my watch, okay? That's not true freedom. That's never gonna lead you to the happiness and joy you want. In your body, in your mind, in your soul, nothing. Okay, so all or nothing thinking with food works for that 1% of people who are willing to count calories the rest of their life. Not us, not me, not you. Okay, so here's what works better. Here's what's gonna allow you happiness with food. It's gonna be moderation over deprivation. And the first step, we gotta get rid of all or nothing thinking. So no, 10 Oreos is not the same as 1 Oreo. No, an extra large milkshake is not the same as an extra small milkshake. No, 2 pieces of pizza and a salad is not the same as half of a pizza and a bottle of wine, okay? So the first step is realizing all or nothing is not working. And I wanna share a quick story. This is gonna really drive it home if you haven't really already been like, whoa, Charmaine, yes, this makes sense. Think about driving. Think about you're driving down the street and you're in your car and you get a flat tire and it's hella annoying. It's hella annoying. And you're like, you get out of your car and you're so mad that you screwed it up and you somehow drove over a nail and you're so mad. And then you know what you do next when you're all or nothing? You go into your glove box, you grab a knife, which I don't know why you have a knife, but you do, and you slash the other 3 tires to make sure that you're really screwed yourself over. You know? That's the same thing people do with food every day. They say, I'm not gonna eat the thing. I'm gonna use my willpower, which by the way, willpower is a myth. I'm gonna use my willpower, and then their willpower dwindles, and then they eat whatever, a cookie that they said they weren't gonna eat because it's not part of their diet. And then they're like, oh, what the hell, I've ruined my diet for the day. I'm just gonna go eat 1 million more cookies. That is all or nothing thinking, and it's the biggest lie. Because no, 1 cookie is not the same as 10 cookies. Okay, so I think I gotta get off my soapbox. That was pretty intense. I only say this all from love though, because I love teaching women especially that there's a better way than diets, and the diets are only a short-term solution to a bigger issue, right? So we got to work on the mindset. We get to work on how are you talking to yourself? What is inspiring you? We get to work on, your lifestyle. How stressed are you? Is stress contributing to your eating and your weight? How's your sleep going? Are you moving your body joyfully every day? Are you getting enough water? There's so many holistic factors to weight loss beyond just eat less or calorie count or be all or nothing on a diet, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you today. So I want to know, what are you more excited about? Are you more excited about rock'em sock'em, snake oil salesman, pills and potions to lose weight? Even if it doesn't keep you healthy, even if it's not gonna last, even if you know you're gonna gain the weight back because that's the way the diet industry is operating? Or are you more excited now, maybe even after this video, about a sustainable and creating a lifestyle you love, okay? So I want you to let me know in the chat. Either put the word diet if you're more excited about that quick fix mentality and you want some tips on how to lose weight quick, because I can give you that. But I also can give you lifestyle. So let me know which one excites you more, diet, quick fix, or long-term lifestyle. You can also message me. Love to know where you're at, and I'll definitely follow up with you and send you some cool resources. All right, mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you. Have an amazing day. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.